What is going on, everyone? Should the Houston Texans make changes on their offensive line? Should they bench their Pro Bowl left tackle Laremy Tunsil, the right guard Shaq Mason, the right tackle Titus Howard? I'm looking at those three because those are the veterans. Those are the guys that got the 3-year extension from general manager Nick Caserio. We can all agree that this Houston Texan offensive line has been a disappointment. CJ Stroud is running for his life, has been sacked at least 3 times in each of these games so far. This offensive line cannot create a running game. We thought it was going to be something after week 1 until we found out that Indy is horrible against the run as the Green Bay Packers gashed them in week 2. Let me know in the comments down below because this is concerning. It's concerning when your captain of the offensive line, captain of the entire team, Laremy Tunsil, has 6 penalties called against him on Sunday, 3 illegal formations, 3 false starts. You also hear the comments from this offensive line after the game. We're going to discuss this, guys. My name is Ruben Calvillo. This episode was brought to you and powered by BetUS, and I drop daily Houston Texans content, so make sure you guys are following me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BetUS website. We are looking at the Houston Texans matchup against the Jacksonville Jaguars. It is at home, and the Houston Texans are opening up as 6.5-point favorites. The Jacksonville Jaguars are winless so far this year. Were blown out last night against the Buffalo Bills. I'm taking the Houston Texans here to get everything right back on track. I'm going to go ahead and put a 50 ball here because I believe, you know what, let's put 70 because I believe in this Houston Texans team. Guys, BetUS, take advantage of the 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 with promo code YouTube150. Let me know if you tell. I have the Houston Texans winning this game by 10 points. I can't wait to discuss it with you guys. Shout out to BetUS. Let's start with Laremy Tunsil, and I want to give you guys a stat. Texans Laremy Tunsil already has 10 pre-snap penalties called against him in 3 weeks. The most in an entire season by any player in the last 10 years is 14. That's actually Tunsil as well in 2019. So Laremy Tunsil, guys, is on pace to shatter the record for pre-snap penalties this season. It has been a consistent issue since Laremy Tunsil has been a Houston Texan. It's almost a joke now. You can guarantee he is going to false start 1 or 2 times a game. But like I said, he is an elite pass protector. When you look at his PFF grades, an 82.2 in pass blocking, a 72.6 in run blocking. We know how great you are, Laremy Tunsil, but these pre-snap penalties are going to kill the Houston Texan offense, has already killed this Houston Texan offense. And when you hear comments like false starts, I want people to understand we all have to be on the same communication. I'll take accountability because they're calling my name, but it takes all of us. I remember Taylor Lewan, left tackle for the Tennessee Titans, right before they asked him questions, was like, my penalties are a problem. They are hurting this team. That's what you expect from a captain. That's what you want to hear from someone who has a C on their chest. Not, it's all of us that needs to be on the same page. I wonder if left tackle Laremy Tunsil has the right mindset for this Houston Texans team, for this DeMeco Ryans team, because it looks like Titus Howard has the same mindset as Laremy. Let me know in the comments down below. All those guys swarming. But with Laremy Tunsil, if you're asking me, should we bench him? No. For what he is able to do in pass protection and in run blocking. Laremy Tunsil, guys, is a top tackle in the NFL, but these consistent penalties are just killing his image. And when you're someone who wants an all-pro, when you're someone who is always looking when a new tackle gets a contract, you need to play like them, man. And if these penalties disappear, guys, we're talking about one of the best in the NFL. So I do not think Laremy needs to be benched. Does he need a stern talking to? Absolutely. Your right tackle, Titus Howard, has been a disappointment as well. He got a 3-year, $56 million deal. He's a top 10 paid tackle in the NFL. Has he been playing like it? Absolutely not. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Did Titus Howard deserve to get that 3-year contract extension from general manager Nick Caserio? He has allowed 7 pressures, 1 sack, and has been called for 1 penalty. A pass blocking grade of 74, a run blocking grade of 64.1. Titus Howard, when you hear his comments after the game agreeing with Laremy Tunsil, kind of saying that the Huston Texans O-line is being picked on, someone made a call to make an example out of them. That was why there were so many penalties called against the Minnesota Vikings. Dude, that's laughable. That's embarrassing to hear. And I ask this question again. Does Titus Howard and Laremy Tunsil have the right mindset for this DeMeco Ryans team? Because they're from the Bill O'Brien era. Remember the motto of this team: swarm, special work ethic, and relentless mindset. Do Laremy Tunsil and Titus Howard have a relentless mindset? A lot of you guys are going to be in the comments saying no. Does Titus Howard need to be benched? Is he going to be benched? I don't think so, but I think his leash is shorter than Laremy Tunsil's. I think with Blake Fisher out of Notre Dame, your 2nd round pick, there's been a lot of people already asking about him stepping up in the right tackle role. I don't think that happens soon, but I think if there is a change on this offensive line, we might see it at the right tackle spot. Shaq Mason, the veteran you traded for, you also gave a 3-year, $36 million contract extension to. He has not been playing good football. 2 sacks allowed, 1 quarterback hit allowed, 6 total pressures allowed, a pass blocking grade of 69.5 and a run blocking grade of 47. You heard Landry Locker say on his stream with Cody Stoots, it looks like Shaq Mason is washed, and he has been saying this since training camp. Who are you going to bench Shaq Mason for? Kendrick Green? No. I'd rather leave Shaq Mason out there, the veteran who's been there before. But this offensive line, guys, has just been disappointing. Let's look at Kenyon Green, because I think he's been, working his way back, having a good year 3. He's had 3 penalties called on him, 1 sack allowed, 1 hit allowed, 6 pressures allowed. Juice Scruggs, your center, might be your highest graded, 73.7 in pass blocking, 74 in run blocking, only allowed 1 sack, no quarterback hits allowed, 2 total pressures allowed. So it's not good. It's still pretty bad across the board. You hope it gets better with all the investments that we've put into this O-line. What needs to be done? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments down below, what should the Huston Texans do for this offensive line to get back on track? Guys, this episode was brought to you and powered by BetUS. For more Huston Texans content, feel free to follow me for more. Go Houston. Have a very blessed day.